Some prisons are so bad that you will do anything to get out of them, even if it means hiding in the toilets to earn your freedom. On the night of December 23rd in 1944, the 25 Germans tunneled through Camp Papago Park near Phoenix, Arizona, and fled into the surrounding desert. Ultimately, over the next few weeks, all the prisoners were recaptured without bloodshed. Want to know about it in detail? Well, stay tuned till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will talk about the World War II prisoner who escaped through the toilet. Meanwhile, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. That being done, let's start with a little introduction. Ash, a Texas-born fighter pilot in the Royal Canadian Air Force, and a 21-year-old Quebecer named Eddy Asselin were among Allied pilots and soldiers held at a German POW camp near Schubin, northern Poland, known as Stalag XXI-B in 1943, and they were determined to get out. The story of the greatest and one of the most disgusting prison escapes of the Second World War, long kept secret, has finally emerged in a fascinating new book. The Big Break, the greatest American World War II escaped story never told story by Stephen Dando-Collins, unfolds the incredible story of 250 brave and resourceful American POWs who have freed themselves from the clutches of the enemy, German troops in the March of 1945. The tunnel was codenamed Asselin after the Canadian because he devised an escape attempt if skillful. According to Dando-Collins, several other escapees had other names for the plan, including Eddie's Exit and SHJ, Shithouse Job. His accomplice, Ash, was one of the greatest escape artists of the Second World War. In 3 years, he made 13 attempts to defeat his German captors. Known as the Cold King, Ash has been put in solitary confinement time and time again for his generally fugitive and defiant behaviors. He broke through chain-link fences, disguised himself as a Russian laborer, and made his way out of several camps. His feat must have inspired Steve McQueen's character in The Great Escape. This tough evacuation plan has crews assigned to a variety of tasks, including digging, surveying caves, expanding air ducts, and the impossibly job of hiding evidence in a pool of urine and feces pumped once a week for fertilizer from a local farmer. It took weeks to dig the 2-foot by 2-foot tunnel, where diggers had to lower themselves to the toilet and then wade through urine-soaked feces to complete the construction. A brave Polish teenager, Stefania Maludzinska, had to work very hard to get fake documents for the escapees. A week later, it was all brought back. As punishment, Ash and the others are sent to another camp, Silesia, with the unhappy final mastermind of the Great Escape, Captain Harry Day. That same year, Stalag XXI-B became the only German POW camp exclusively for American officers. It was renamed Stalag 64, and the security was very high. Hidden among the prisoners of war were several men with a special reason to fear detection. Lieutenant Craig Campbell and Eisenhower's assistant. He knew the secrets the Germans would be determined to extract from him. Major Jerry Sage, another serial fugitive, is an undercover agent of the Office of Strategic Services, the ancestor of the CIA. It was a deadly weapon trained to kill by hand. His nickname is Dagger. Lieutenant John Jack Hemingway, son of the famous novelist, clings to the appearance of an infantryman when in reality he is another OSS agent. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Colonel John Knight Waters was enjoying some fame in the camp as Patton's son-in-law. Then this relationship leads to a disastrous mission. The people of Stalag 64 Hospital have now become hostages. The game planned to hold American prisoners of war until the Soviet soldiers captured behind the Allied front lines were turned away. Those forced to walk to Hammelburg, having traveled more than 340 miles during the deadly winter, on March 9. Then Patton went on a disastrous secret rescue mission that forever marked his illustrious career, Dando-Collins wrote. All the other men were bitter, but Baum was seething. He is determined to one day confront Patton about the true purpose of his mission. That day never comes. The Western Allies and the Soviet Union captured Berlin, and Germany surrendered unconditionally in May. Of Schubin's 250 escapees, all but 1 or 2 lived to return home. But it's not just another great getaway. In numbers, it was the greatest escape of the Second World War. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. And that's all for the day, guys. If you find the video interesting, make sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace. Until